Hello and welcome everybody. It's Bev from Living Fabulously. And today I wanted to explore with you a question that was asked by one of the members of my Sleep Fabulously course. And it's a very valid question because her question was, have I got any tips on how to overcome Facebook addiction at night? And first of all, I want to say that your smartphone has been designed to be addictive. That's the first thing. The second thing is the way it's designed is with all the notifications and the sounds that you hear, it gives you what's called a dopamine hit, your pleasure hormone, one of your pleasure hormones. And so what ends up happening is you get locked into the spiral of refreshing your feed, waiting, as soon as a notification beeps on your phone, you attend to it and all those sort of stuffs. But what it actually signals is two things to me. The first is procrastination, either because you avoid going to bed, or perhaps it's because, you feel that you haven't connected with people. But let me say that, that is not connection. It's not true connection. So I think that people are only putting their good stuff on Facebook. We don't, unless they are sort of a drama queen, we don't hear the details that are not working in somebody's life on Facebook. We hear the things that are going so well, and they paint a picture that is not necessarily true of real life. So that can lead to unhealthy comparisons. So you can get locked in for two different types of reasons. There are lots of other reasons. But what I'm more concerned about is the impact too of not only, using Facebook at night when you're in bed or before bedtime, is, those aspects of a type of addictiveness. The other thing is that because your smartphone has blue light, and you're holding it so close to your face, what ends up happening is that turns off your sleep hormone. So you're unlikely to have a deep, restful sleep when you're using your smartphone in bed. And so that blue light, yes, people talk about technology solutions to avoid it, but the thing is, it's more a behavioral problem. I hope you can see that. It's a behavioral problem. And so what I want to do is suggest 3 ways you can overcome this. Now, I think going cold turkey on anything, whether it's your Facebook feed, dietary things, anything, is difficult. But the thing is when it gets to the evening, you are low in willpower. So you're going to need solutions to boost that up for you so that you're not making decisions only based on willpower. So the first one I wanted to cover was some technical solutions. So the first thing I'll do is say, if you, for example, addicted to a Facebook game like Candy Crush or something like that, just delete it off your smartphone. It's just, it's not going to give you anything in your life other than a distraction and a hell of a lot of waste of time. The other thing is you don't need to have all the notifications on. So you can actually turn those settings off so that you don't get notifications, not even a little badge on the window of Facebook. So you're not tempted to keep going back. Hey, Brittany, welcome. And so once you've unsubscribed from the notifications, you don't have that fear of missing out, that you've missed out on a notification. When you get into Facebook, it's going to have those notifications there anyway. So, rather than it pushing them towards you, you just self-serve. The other thing that if you really have a problem and you cannot, be disciplined around switching your phone off at a certain time, is some of my clients have actually removed Facebook off of their smartphone and they only ever use it on their desktop. So that's quite a radical one. But another one that I use personally is I actually have a digital timer which my Wi-Fi router is connected to, and it switches off my router at a set time and only switches it on again in the morning. So yes, I suppose you could go to the bother of using your own data and that sort of thing, but it's just one of those things that I don't have to think about. So Facebook is not accessible to me. So that's the technical approach. The other one that I like is to crowd Facebook out, because I think what you're really wanting is some me time. And if you can make your me time count, therein lies your nurturing and of yourself. So you're not going to get any benefits by looking at other people's lives, but you can get benefits by looking internally and taking care of yourself. So create a wind down routine and make it 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, and make a list, because you're tired. You're not going to have the stamina to just choose something new or fun every night. So what you're wanting to do is make a list that you've got a go-to list that really nurtures you deeply, and make that list accessible. Stick it on the fridge or stick it on your bathroom mirror, wherever you're going to see it, that will remind you to do some things, and make that me time count. So do things that you would normally not have time for during the day. It might be reading a novel. It may be even doing something simple like listening to music or lighting candles or changing the mood, something that really makes you feel good about yourself. And then the third thing is the practical thing. So if you do use Facebook in the evening, be mindful about how you use this rather than mindless and get into this procrasti-scrolling. And if you want to, if you, for example, at this time of the evening, we sort of just before 7 p.m. at night, if you need to post on Facebook, use the Pomodoro technique and set a timer for 25 minutes. And then once 25 minutes is done, leave it be, let go of it. It's a really good technique to train yourself into really high levels of productivity. And I know that myself and a number of other entrepreneurs use it. So think of using that for your Facebook time as well. And the other things is create alternatives. So what better connection is there than actually picking up the phone and calling someone? So maybe schedule a few nights a week, not too late in the evening, but to call someone so that you really do have that true connection. So I hope those 3 tips are helpful. So it's some of the technical solutions, crowding out Facebook, or also some practical ways to feel connected to others. So we are in Sleeptember, it's day 3, and I'm inviting you to join me for the Sleeptember webinars, because really your body is wanting and longing for restful sleep. So you can head to bit.ly/Sleeptember with a capital S and webinars with a capital S. It is in the show notes here. So thanks so much for being with me now. And remember, let's live the fab life together. Bye for now.